Hey guys, what's up? Luis Reis here. This is my first video in English. I'm a React Native developer from Brazil, and on this video I'll show you how to create a select component in React Native. A select component is basically made in three parts. A touchable component that you click and open the options container, the options container itself, and the option component. On this video we're gonna create this select component and go one step further, making this touchable and this option container customizable. So without any further ado, let's code. Like I said, this is my first video in English, so feel free to correct me in the comment sections below. I already have a basic structure here. It's a safety area view, a header, and the select component. The select component is just a view, so nothing in the screen yet. Like I said before, the select component is making three different parts. The select, there is the options container, the touchable, and the option component. I could make all in one function, but I did the three different functions, so I can pass the option component and the touchable component as a prop to the select, and later I can make a custom option component and a custom touchable component, and these two components will be just a default component for the select component. So let's start with the touchable component. Will be a prop, like I said. So touchable component, and by default will be this function touchable, but later we can create a custom touchable component for the select. The touchable component will receive some props like a text, but it also sends some props back to the main component like the press. The better way to do that is creating the component inside this function. Let's capitalize. And here we have a touchable opacity from React Native, and a text, and this text could be a prop. Let's put the full value for, let's put some the full value here, like select a option, all right, and here we return a object, and the touchable component will be inside this return. Let's import text, and right here in the main component const touchable component, oops, like that, is receive the touchable component. There is our prop here, and here we pass the text. Here we can return the touchable component like that. Text is not defined. Text will be a prop. Let's call touchable text. The default could be an empty string. All right. Here we need a return like that. And on the main page, we pass here on text, touchable text, select a country, by example. Okay, these select options actually needs to be here by default. So if I make another select. I can pass select a stage, and here it goes. Let's put some style in this touchable. Let's call touchable container, and here touchable text. Let's import the style sheet from React Native, and here const styles style sheet dot create touchable container. Here in the touchable container we also have a icon. Let's import the icon from React Native vector icons. I'm using material community icons, so just put the icon here, name chevron right color 555 and size let's put 26. All right, so here in touchable container, flex direction row align items center justify content space between pairing horizontal 12 pairing vertical also 12 and border bottom color, let's try EE, and border bottom width, let's try 1, and the touchable text will be color, let's try 21. It's the same color I'm using on title. Font size 14 and font weight, no, let's 600. So the touchable component is basically it. Now the function onPress that we use to open the options container will be here, onPress, onPress, and this onPress will be a second prop here in the touchable function, so you can access this function right here. So here, if I put a alert, okay, and save, when I click on the touchable, this function is called. So let's make the options container. This will be a model. Let's import the model from React Native. Has a prop visible. Let's create a state for this right here. Const visible set visible use state false, by default will be hiding. Let's import the use state here. All right, and here visible, and the animation type will be slide. Inside the model, you have the basic same header. So let's copy the header right here. Actually, I'm copying the safe area view as well. Put right here. Let's import the safe area view from here and get the styles for header. This one and this for the title, right? And just paste right here. So we have the safe area view. It's not a container style, just flex one. And the title here will be, oops, the select is not here. The title will be a prop. So the select component now have the touchable component, the touchable text, and now the title. Let's put a title right here. Let's country. All right. So on this touchable function, we actually just need, so in this touchable function, we just need to call the set visible and will be true. And to close the model, let's put touchable opacity wrapping the icon on the left. This icon I'll change to a close icon. All right, and on press set visible false, so we can close the model. So now if I press the select country, open the model, and when I click, the click is not working. Let's see the style. All right, the title has a negative margin left, so he probably overlapping the close icon. We can easily fix that just passing the touchable for the right position. All right, and in a header now the flex direction will be row reverse. All right, and now it's working. So the touchable component and the options container, it's working. So let's do the option component. The option list will be a flat list from React Native. The flat list needs a data prop, and the data will be also a prop from the select. The default value is an empty array, right? And here we have the key extractor. The key extractor will be just, I will escape the item and use a index. So it's just a string item, string index actually. And here render item, I pass the item, and here render option will be a function that we're gonna create right now. So let's create the render option function. Render option, that receive item and return the option component. The option component by default will be this function. So right here we just make it like the touchable component. Create a const option component, and this return a touchable opacity, and here we have some text, and over here we have a returning a option component, like that. Right here and render option function, we put a const option component. The option component is also a props on the select option component. It will be by default this function option right here, and here we get the option component prop and pass the item and return the option component. Yeah, for the option component on the text, we usually use some information from the item, but we don't know yet the data structure. Could be user list with a username, ID, could be a country list with a code and a country name. So we need to create in the way that works for any list. All right. On this example, you're gonna use the country lists, and here you have name, code, emoji, Unicode, and image. So you need to inform to the select component how will be the key and the value that we're gonna use on the option component. So let's create a prop called object key. By default will be ID, and object value by default will be name. All right, we're gonna use this list countries, and here the key is actually code and not ID, and the name, the value will be name. So on the select component, the object key will be code, and the object value will be name. So here the text will be item. Let's put here item, in the value position. So you also have passed the value for the option component, and we can do that just adding parameters for this function. So object value. So now we have here the value and the item, and if I put some data here, countries, let's import this country list, and this it's already working. So let's put some style on this component. Options container. The options containers will be just like the touchable component, like, and here the option text. Let's create the option container. It'll be just like that. Let's copy this and paste here. Option text now. Let's put some color and font size like that. All right. And now in the option component, we need also a icon. Let's copy a icon from here and put right here, and here will be check, and this will create a check in every option. But we're gonna change this color from green, the size for 18. Green is actually, so you need to know if the option is selected so we can show the icon. So right here we need to create a const selected. Use selected, it by default will be a null value, and we pass the selected for the option component. Oops. So I can compare right here. So I can check right here see the option, see the item is the same as the selected. We also need the object key right here. To compare, right? So, and here we also have the onPress function to select a option, right? I'll just pass the onPress right here as a parameter, and here we can use the same arrow function, and here we're gonna create a function toggle select and pass the item as a prop. So let's create the toggle function. Toggle select item. Let's check if item in the object key position is equal the selected on this object key position. So let me set touch right here. So set selected to no, else set selected item. So right now we can already check if selected in the object key position is equal item and the object key position, and if it is equal we gonna put the icon, and if it's not, just null. All right, so now, all right, here. So now if I click on a country, the icon shows up right in the right, and if I click again in the same country, the country is deselected. So here for the font weight, we use the same check. If selected, it be bold, and if it's not, we normal. Now when select a option, we also need close the options container. So right here, set visible be false. All right, select a country. All right, it's working. Right here in the touchable, we need to change this text for the selected country or the selected option. So you also need on the touchable component right here, pass the selected and the object value. Alright, okay, no, just the value for now. So right here on the touchable, after the on press, we get the selected and the object value. So the text right here could be if selected equals null, we use this text, the full text, else we use the selected on the value object value position. Here you actually need declare the selected before the touchable component right here. Alright, it's working right now. Let's choose Argentina. Alright, Albania. Alright, it's working. So the select component is complete and it's working. But now you can create the custom option and the custom touchable component. Let's start with the touchable. I will copy that and right here I will create the my custom touchable. If I put this here on the option, the touchable component, my custom touchable, this is replace the full touchable component. We can copy the style right here from here, and it's working. And I can create another whole different custom touchable. Let's make a float button. Touchable float like that. And I will remove the icon. And right here, I will pass only the flag. So here will be not the value but the emoji right here. And here you can pass right this way. So if I use this component right here, it will be just the flag, and we can make this style right here. And the touchable float will be width 15, height 15, the border radius 25, justify content center, align items also center, and background color, let's put a light color like EEE, and the border color, let's see, BBB, and border width, let's put some 3, and position absolute, bottom 30, and right also 30. So the select component, the touchable, will be in this position in the screen, but if I click, it's working just the same way. Let's say I'm choose the Brasil. Brazil is selected and the flag is here. You know, Brazil is selected. Let's back to Argentina. So if I don't pass any touchable component, the select component has a default touchable component right here. And I can also make a custom option component. So I just need to copy this component right here, my custom option right here, option component, my custom option, right? And let's copy also the style. Now it's using the external option component, and here we can make some changes. Let's just copy a view and put right here, and it will be the left, and I will use the emoji on the left and close this view right here. The option left, just copy this style. Option left, flex direction row, align items center. And the option text, let's put some margin left here. 10. Yeah. So when I click on this, I have now the option component with a flag. And here on select, if I remove these options, the select component will be using the full component for the option and for the touchable, right? So let's put back the custom component. So this is it for today. If you like this video, click on the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel, so I will make more content in English for this channel. Catch you guys in the next one.